What's up YouTube, Brownie here, coming to you with another video, and we're going to do a little bit of a follow-up video from yesterday's, and that's because I finally beat that stupid Valkyrie wave. Oh, it was a pain in the butt, but we finally got it. Here we go. Cleared. Feels good to see that. Yeah, these other two waves here weren't too bad either. This Barton Cthulhu wave could probably give some people trouble, but if you use the same strategy as I'm going to talk about in this video from 612 for 614, should not be a problem at all. I beat it first try. So yeah, this is the wave that's giving me a little bit of trouble at the moment, and I've only thrown like 2 attempts at it, so we'll see what happens with this one. That'll be in another video, I guess. So anyway, this video I want to show you guys everything I used, the imprints, the enables, artifacts, and just quickly go over that so you know what to do if you come across a Valkyrie wave that you just cannot survive. So this can be done, I guess, at lower account powers. If you're at a lower like campaign stage and you're at one of those Valkyrie waves and you only have like B tiers, this strategy could still work, but it's mainly best. The best version is obviously with A's and A tiers and S tiers, but regardless, the main two things that make this work is right here. It's reduced dot received, and then torch. So torch on its own, you won't survive the Valkyrie attacks. You'll just melt as soon as one of their attacks hit you, and that's because you're going to be running balanced strike, so you don't have unbending will shields to protect you. So those Valkyries just destroy all your HP in one hit, and torch by itself cannot protect from that. However, if you add holy armor or reduces dot received, your hero will be able to tank at least a hit or two, and it increases your RNG of getting an active off by a ton. So that's the main goal if you're using a Mockman like me, is to Omen Rift at the very minimum 2 of the Valkyries and kill them round 1, or at least survive to a second active and kill them in round 3. So you're hoping to, at the start of battle, Omen Rift 2 of them, and then the best possible scenario is to Omen Rift the 3rd one when he does his active, but sometimes it goes to a Flame Strike or, you know, whatever other heroes are on there. So, so yeah, that's the main goal. And then once you kill the Valkyries, it's basically you've won the battle. You just have to kill the Flame Strikes, and even if your main damage dealer dies, if enough of your team is alive, those Flame Strikes aren't going to hurt you. Yeah. So anyway, that's the goal, and you can't do it. You can't accomplish it, or you can't use balanced strike without at least having reduced dot and torch. So with that, we run those artifacts. The enables, obviously balanced strike, dot purify, lethal fight back, and then I used mightiness because I wanted Mockman to go 4th in line. That way he's energy fed and gets an active also in round 2. Imprint wise, this is interesting because with Treasure Train and Star Spawns and stuff, we have so many new sources of damage reduction. Damage reduction used to be an imprint that you rarely could get rid of without, you know, really noticing a huge gap in your survivability. But nowadays, you get so much extra damage reduction if you have a big train that you can forego it on your imprints and just, you know, do all offensive ones. Like me, I did holy damage, crit damage, and skill damage. Now you might say, why would you do crit damage on Mockman? Because Mockman, he buffs his own crit damage when he does a basic attack, but you're not going to be doing a basic attack in this fight. You're going to get an active round 1 and 2, and if you haven't won or killed the Valkyries by then, the fight's over anyway. So the only way you're going to hit crit damage cap is by using the imprint, and also like using Phoenix, and for me I use Natalia and her core, and that sometimes boosts crit damage at the start of battle. So those were pretty much the only ways I was going to hit crit cap with my Mockman, and that might be similar for you on your own account. So check that out before you do attempts, or when you're deciding what imprints to use. And then yeah, that's about it, I think, for Mockman. I don't think I missed anything there. The rest of the team was basically just consisted of enables being dot purify, unbending will, mightiness, or speed. Just depends on what the hero needed. If they need HP or more attack for their skills to be more efficient. But yeah, other than that, they used Demon Bells, 4 Demon Bells, and then Elena, she used, Elusive Mirror. And that's just because I don't have 5 Demon Bells. And Elusive Mirror also gave me a little bit more all damage dealt. So yeah, that's about it for the team, I think, and the strategy behind it. Yeah, so quick reminder, Holy Armor and Torch is the premium version of this strategy, and Reduced Dot Received and Torch is like the budget version. So yeah, but it can still get the job done. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the fight, and I'll see you in a sec. Okay, and we're back. So yeah, let's check this fight out. Couple quick more things I wanted to mention. It's important that Queen goes before your damage dealer, so hopefully she can get that double abyssal corruption thing out. And it's also nice to have Natalia and like Freya go first. Just seems to work pretty nice. But as you can see, we double Omen Rifted the Valkyries. Didn't get the best active off, but we did kill a Flame Strike, and we were able to dodge because of Freya and Elena. And that let us survive to round 2 and get an active off, which we got the extra Omen Rift on that Valkyrie, and we got that huge active. So Mockman did end up dying. That's pretty normal for around round 3 and 4. But these guys, Freya, Ilamak, and Queen, are not going to have a problem with these Flame Strikes. So they take out the Flame Strikes, and yeah, we took the win. That was all it took. Just a million attempts to get that RNG to line up. But yeah, that's the strategy in action. The other thing I wanted to mention was the core. I forgot to mention the core, and I used Natalia's core. Her core's amazing for your damage dealer because it can double boost crit damage, or it can double boost holy damage, or it'll double boost it'll boost holy damage and crit damage. Yeah, it's just a good core to help support your damage dealer. You can see here in the description that boosts holy damage by 20% and crit damage by 30%, and that's at level 3. So when you have other, maxed cores, it'll go even higher, be even better. So I was probably over the crit cap if I got that buff. Which is, it's okay, because you don't always get the buff. The other thing I used was this energy drain on her Destiny skill, because if you can keep those Valkyries to basics in round 2, it just helps your survivability. It's easier to survive one of those basics than their actives. Those actives are just, they're a pain. But yeah, so that was it for the Valkyrie wave. I hope you guys enjoyed this one and got some tips out of it, and hopefully you can beat the Valkyrie wave you're stuck on if you're stuck on one. So, yeah, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.